So, I was watching this TV show the other day about people who travel in time. You know, they go to the past to solve crimes and stuff like that. And I started wondering, wow, how cool would it be if I could travel back in time? Someone from the future would be like a top shot in the past. Like someone from 2017 in 1427, he would be the greatest, you know, with his knowledge and everything. But after thinking through it, I came to the conclusion that it would be just the opposite. I thought a lot about this because my brain, you know, he spends his time thinking about this important. And I realized that even though I'm from the 20th century with access of all of the internet's knowledge and everything, the fact is that I'm completely useless. Imagine that I go back to 1427. I get there, all cool and shit, when suddenly this guy comes at me with a freaking sword. I would probably think to myself, well, I'm from 2017, and in 2017 we have guns and tanks and people fighting MMA and Jiu-Jitsu and Krav Maga. Problem is, that's everyone else but me. Me? I wouldn't even know how to punch this table without hurting my hand. With all my knowledge, what would I do against a knight who has had a sword in his hand since he was born? I would probably look at him and say, wait, sir! I have this cool application on my cell phone that makes awesome fart sounds. Check it out. Please don't kill me. But the other way around, it would probably work. A man from 1427, accustomed to the battlefields with no fear of death and of facing other men in close combat, he would come here and kick our asses. I mean, what would a hipster do against Conan the Barbarian? Offer him a vinyl record with all the greatest hits of French chill out? Ah, but you could use your knowledge for other things, you say. Of course, I thought about that. Again, imagine that I was in 1427 and for some reason I met the King of Portugal. By the way, who was the King of Portugal in 1427? Wait. Okay. 1427. The King of Portugal in 1427 was Dom João de Boa Memória, which translates to King John, the one with a good memory. Seriously, his title was the one with a good memory. What the hell did he have to remember in 1427 anyway? The periodic table? Anyway, imagine that King John was very sick. He was in a lot of pain and his doctors were saying that it was witchcraft or whatever the hell they said in 1427. I would get there and say, well, from the sound of his cough, it seems he has pneumonia and probably he has liquid on his lungs. And they would look at me and say, wow, okay, so how do we treat that? And I would answer, the hell should I know? When I'm sick, I go to the pharmacy and I buy a medicine. I know how to identify diseases because I like watching Dr. House. But I can't even make lemon tea to treat a cold. How the hell would I treat King John's pneumonia? But the opposite would probably work. If King John came to 2017, he would be a guy accustomed to survive a pneumonia with some natural remedy of, you know, a couple of eucalyptus leaves with some horse dung and a drop of eagle sperm or whatever. Moreover, remember he had a good memory, so he would only have to read a medical book once and he would get his degree. But it gets worse. I remembered. How about food? I know a lot about how nature works, the ecosystems and the cycle of plants, the history of agriculture and the exploration of the soil. But the truth is, I don't even know how to plant a potato. Seriously, if I went back to 1427, I would starve. I don't know how to plant food. The only thing I know about planting is that it's an intransitive verb. To plant. I could go hunting, you know, like catch a rabbit or something. But how do you even catch a rabbit? With a bow and arrow? How do you even use a bow and arrow? I don't know. And after catching the rabbit, what the hell do you do with it? You have to remove the skin, there are parts you can eat, there are parts you can't eat. I wouldn't even know how to cook the damn thing. But there you go, anyone from 1427 would get here, you know, take a piece of land, look at the moon and the sun and the seasons and, you know, taste the wind or whatever. And he would like plant cabbages and potatoes and kill 7 cows with his bare hands to eat. So don't think that because we are from 2007 and we're quite advanced, that we are superior to the people from the past, from 1427, from 1821, even superior to our parents or grandparents. We know a lot, that's true, but it's also true that we've lost a lot of practical knowledge. Now, if we went to the future, then things would be different, because now we would be the ones from the past. Imagine this, we arrive in 3058 and everyone's freaking out because aliens are invading Earth. And they are using these powerful sound weapons that make horrible noises and break eardrums and stuff. And people don't know what to do. We would come and we would say, oh, don't worry, where I come from in 2017, we have this thing called Justin Bieber, and we've developed this immunity to horrible noises. And pow, 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 we would kill the aliens. Heroes. Well, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I want to reach, 500,000 subscribers this week. Seems reasonable. And bye. See you next time.